Hey guys, so I had no plan to make another animal-related video right after the Owl one. In fact, my next project was going to be about airships and the times they lost the air part of their name. But then I learned some rather horrifying news, and it kind of changed my plans a little bit, and that is the fact the blobfish is going extinct! I repeat, the blobfish is going extinct! This is not a drill, it is time to panic! Mr. Blobby, get down! Yeah, so, the blobfish, voted world's most ugliest animal, is now not only doing rather poorly in an emotional way, but also a physical way. Some experts have estimated that their population worldwide is only 420 individuals. For context, there are 1,864 pandas left, 27,000 rhinos, 3,000 Majorcan midwife toads, and 1,998 people subscribe to this channel. Wait a minute, how did that one get in there? That's crazy. Yes, some of the most famous endangered animals have magnitudes more of their species left than the blobfish, and yet I've only just learned about the blobfish's plight a few days ago. The main causation for their rapid decline is mainly attributed to deep-sea trawling, which inadvertently traps the fish in the nets and then pulls them to the surface, killing them. And this is a widespread problem. I mean, it's hard to find exact numbers, but some sources estimate there are about 100 of these deep-sea trawlers in the Atlantic Ocean alone, and given the amount of damage one of them can cause, you can kind of see where the impact comes from. Ironically though, this method of blobicide isn't actually what led to the death of the most famous blobfish, this beautiful specimen here. The distinguished gentleman here was actually captured by a research vessel, and I'm sure you all know his story, but for those who may be unaware, it basically boils down to this.
Once there was an ugly barnacle. He was so ugly that everyone died. The end.
That's honestly, like, so messed up. We bullied this poor boy an unprecedented amount, and, like, don't get me wrong, he is ugly. Bro looks like the offspring of a water balloon and the most attractive Birmingham resident. Don't get me wrong, he is an ugly boy, but it was a bit much sometimes. Either way though, we are now actively leading to his extinction, all the while expecting him to just play along like...
Excuse me, sir. I hope my horrible ugliness won't be a distraction to you.
Well, how do we fix this then? Because I think it's fair to say none of us want to see the blobfish actually go extinct, so I think it's time to turn to our most intelligent of people for the solution. And thankfully, I know just a guy. This is my friend, Paladin Ryan, who runs the YouTube channel Paladin Ryan and the Discord server Paladin Ryan, and he is actually in real life a government-funded environmental scientist with ties to the deep state. He also currently resides along the Utah coast, giving him a great knowledge of oceanic life. He, of all people, will know exactly what to do. Honest question, did you actually even know that the blobfish was going extinct?
I didn't.
No, I didn't.
Okay, right. Oh, Jesus Christ, even he's clueless! Oh god, there's no longer any path forward that can be walked with a peace lily in one hand. To solve this problem, we must begin sacrificing more billionaires to the ocean gods in order to receive their favor. I mean, it's worked pretty well so far. I'ma bet we could even do a little bit of a wombo combo here, cause one of the ways a lot of endangered animals are saved is through something called ecotourism. Basically, it incentivizes the local population to take care of endangered animals in order to use them for tourism, which then turns a profit. These profits can then be used to benefit the lives of the locals and go towards protecting the endangered animals. For example, this is something that helped save the mountain gorilla when there were only about 250 individuals left. So, we get permission from the native population of the deep sea, then we acquire a submarine and then just show the people the blobfish in exchange for money. Yeah, there may be a few other hurdles we need to jump over, but like, I can't be expected to, provide all the solutions. You all gotta, chip in as well. Because realistically, that's what we need. Solutions. I mean, 420 left? That's insane. That's almost to the point of no return, and losing such a famous fish would be tragic. And worst of all, it might happen sooner than we think, because every single source I've read regarding this has said that they don't think they're even endangered or don't even know. Wait a minute. Unclear. Can't say for certain. Difficult to say. Maybe. These aren't my buzzwords which I crave. I need straightforward, simple answers for this video. Is it extinct? Yes or no? I mean, what the hell am I gonna do with the thumbnail now? Am I just gonna put like, hey guys, here's a video about the blobfish that might be endangered, but we don't actually know because there's not enough evidence to support the theory. That's not clickable. Well, I guess to be fair, YouTube will only give me like a few thousand impressions regardless of what I do, so I guess it is kind of like here or there. Hey, who said that? Alright, please do not be transphobic here, because I'm going to be transparent with you all for a moment. Technically, everything I've said regarding the blobfish's endangerment has a perhaps hovering around it. Now that may sound weird because the funny number 420 is also not very funny at all because of how low it is. Here's the thing regarding that statistic though, I cannot find an original source supporting it anywhere. In fact, all the times I did see it, it was just stated that experts claimed that there were this many left. Now, not to get political or anything, but I've been around long enough to know that when the source for something is an expert, it's normally complete and utter rubbish. Furthermore, I soon realized that a lot of smart people were treating the blobfish essentially like Schrodinger's cat, with the box in this case being the deep sea ocean, where everything is either going extinct or completely fine, but we can't know because the ocean is just too gosh darn deep to explore. So in conclusion, the blobfish is either going extinct based on a few sources, or is completely fine, or it might be endangered. We don't actually really know. Now, me personally, as you can probably guess, I believe in the almost extinct theory, because we have seen signs of increased deep-sea trawling, and the bycatch associated with them is pretty bad. So if we have a fish that is already quite rare, and then increase the thing which is actively decreasing the population of a lot of other marine animals, I think it's fair to say that the blobfish probably isn't doing amazing. Maybe not to the point where there's only 420 left, that's kind of a stretch, but I think it's probable that their numbers are going down. Why do we have to do this to him? We brought him up from the depths, he died, and then we laughed at his corpse. I remember the last time a YouTuber laughed at a corpse, and oh boy, it did not go over very well on that occasion. And yeah, again, it's not 100% confirmed, but how many of you even knew of the possibility that the blobfish was going extinct? That's a really big thing, and again, it might not be true, but I think because there was a chance and still not many people were talking about it, it really speaks volumes to the fact no one cares about the blobfish, and that is an absolute travesty. But maybe the 100 or so people that watch this debatably clickbaity video will have their minds changed and will like the blobfish and not want to see it go extinct. Maybe. So I guess the moral of this video is Patreon, baby, where all the money goes straight to me and no one else. Let's go. Thank you to all the supporters. You're awesome. You're better than anyone. Let's go, baby.